can we just talk a little bit about assignments? I have never thought that assignments were or should be your plan A. They should never be your goal when you buy pre-construction. And I'm having so many conversations with people who continue to ask if an assignment is possible before buying pre-construction, and people who have already bought and now thinking, I'm going to sell my unit, make a little bit of money, and get out of the contract, essentially. So let's just rewind a little bit. First, what is an assignment? An assignment is when somebody buys something pre-construction and they want to sell their unit before the completion of the project. So essentially what you're doing is you're selling your purchase agreement. You're assigning your purchase agreement to somebody else. You're asking somebody else to take over your contract. You're selling a piece of paper. And that's fine. However, that should only be used as a worst case scenario, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why. When you buy something pre-construction and you are trying to time the market and you're hoping that it goes up within a short period of time, and then your plan was never to close, but then you can't assign your project, you're left with costs and a closing and possibly holding that project for longer than you anticipated. If your goal all along was to buy a pre-construction unit and hold it long term, then you don't really care so much about that. That was the point. That was the plan. And holding over a long period of time, which is something that I've always believed in, buying and holding, you don't care as much about the ups and downs, about the real estate market. You understand that over a 5 to 10 year, preferably, plan, there are going to be ups and downs. Some storms you have to weather, and there will be a lot of rewards to reap along the way as well. So what's happening today? Well, there are many people who purchased a pre-construction unit without the intention of ever closing. These are people who I would call condo flippers. Now, I don't mean flipping like you see on TV where you buy a house or condo, you renovate it, and then you sell it as a resale. I'm talking about literally flipping papers. You buy a pre-construction unit and you flip the paper and you never close. You never close on it. You sell it before closing. This is not really possible today. The Toronto condo market is the lowest it's been in decades. The pre-construction condo market is even worse. But if you really want to look at the bottom of the barrel, the assignment market is completely saturated with people who cannot close, desperately cannot close, no longer can close on their unit because when they purchased, it was a 2% interest rate, and now it's much more than that. So it's affordability. And also appraisals are coming in way less than what people have bought their unit for years ago in certain cases. In many cases, not all of them, but many. So, and then you have the people that just don't want to close. That was never their plan, and they were hoping to kind of make some money along the way and sell before having to go through the closing situation, getting a mortgage, closing costs and holding and whatnot. So what's the reality of somebody looking to assign their unit today? Is it possible? Yes. What type of assignments are actually selling? Because there are a lot of condo projects in the assignment market. Well, the ones that are selling, unfortunately, are the ones where the owner is willing to walk away from their deposits. They're selling it at less than what they purchased at. And even worse so, both, the combination of both, where the person is willing to walk away from their deposits and also take a pay cut. Essentially what they're doing is trying to avoid closing at all costs. And these are the ones that are getting scooped up because the people that have the cash see this as an opportunity, and they know that while there are people that are just still trying, and this still exists, that people are just trying to sell their purchase agreement and make a little bit of extra cash on the side. So they're trying to sell at more than what they purchased at. Those aren't selling. They're sitting for a very long time. The only ones that are selling are the ones that are considered deals because everyone's looking for a deal in the assignment market. That's what's selling. And the deals are leaving the sellers with money out of their pocket. They've lost their deposits and then some, but they can't close anyway. So this is what's happening. This is the result. This is why, for those who are in the market and want to buy and are thinking if there's an assignment clause, will it cost me money to assign? Is it $1,000? Is it $10,000? Will I get the approval? When that's your first question, or in your first 3 questions that you ask before buying pre-construction, I want you to really think about what your plan is to purchase pre-construction. Pre-construction is a long-term plan. And when you're thinking about assignments, it should be a worst case scenario. It is a situation where something has changed financially for you. Your job has changed. Family life has changed. Your plans have changed, unfortunately, and you can no longer close by any means. Then the assignment is a route. And it's possible that you will lose money. It's likely today, anyway, that you would lose money on your purchase. So I just want people to understand that while assignments are an option, it should never be your goal, and it is a worst case scenario type of option. I'm Alexander Yolevski. I'm a realtor based in Uptown Toronto. I'm with Remax Condos Plus. This is my brokerage. And if you have any questions about finding pre-construction, scooping up a resale condo, which right now is the best opportunity to do so, especially for first-time home buyers or for renters trying to make the switch over to ownership. The Toronto condo market has never been more affordable. Give me a call. Go to my website, yolevski.com, and I look forward to hearing from you and hearing what your plans and your goals are and helping you out. Talk to you soon.